welcome to the ASUS ROG YouTube channel. We're proud to go ahead and showcase the new flagship in NVIDIA's GPU lineup based on the Fermi architecture. This is the ASUS GTX590. We're going to be doing a little bit of an overview and some detailing on the actual features of this card. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and see what this card brings to the table. So one, we've got ASUS's award-winning voltage tweak technology. This allows for superior overclocking through adjustment of the V-core. 3D Vision Ready support. This is actually enabling 3D Vision Surround, so you can have 3D gaming on either one panel to as many as 3 panels, out of the box ready. This is due to the dual GPU and I/O connectivity on the card. SLI support for those users that are looking to pair 2 GTX 590s together for quad SLI. A massive 3 GB of frame buffer for high performance, especially in anti-aliasing. This is available via the 2 GPUs. And then DirectX 11 done right, featuring such technologies as tessellation. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this guy and see what we've got inside here. So as always, ASUS prides itself on its packaging of its cards. So let's take a look and see how that is. We've got a nice foam padding insert here, make sure everything's protected. Change things up a little bit. Now we have the CD in the center. Let's see what we have inside here. We've got our speed setup, which is essentially our manual and quick installation guide. We then have the VGA manual on disk as well. Please feel free to go to support.asus.com to download the latest version of Smart Doctor, and go to nvidia.com to download the latest version of the GeForce drivers. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, one, we've got our DVI to HDMI adapter. We've got our DVI to VGA adapter, and we've got our power adapter from 8-pin here to dual 6-pin. All right, let's lastly take a look here at the card itself. GTX590. Alright, so here we have the GTX 590 itself. You can see here from power connectivity, we've got dual 8-pin, SLI bridge for quad SLI, and 3 DVI ports, as well as a mini display port. The 3 DVI ports allow for native 3D Vision Surround, and your normal by 16 interconnect. Alright, so we got our ASUS GTX 590 here, and we're going to be taking a look at the overall kind of dimensions and the look and fit of it on a modern generation motherboard. So let's go ahead and pop this guy down and see what it looks like. So we've got our GTX 590 part. We have a standard ASUS GTX 580 part. And we're going to go ahead and see what that looks like in comparison to each other. As you can see, overall not too much of a difference. Pretty similar. A little bit longer overall, but in most situations it shouldn't impact usage in a good quality mid-tower to full tower chassis. What we've gone ahead and done is loaded up a test system here. So we've got our Rampage 3 Black Edition, the ASUS GTX 590, Gulf Town 12-core series processor powering the system as well. And we're going to go ahead and run through a benchmark, Alien versus Predator, with essentially all the settings max enabled, and we're going to go ahead and do a comparison run versus that in the GTX 580. So we've already gone ahead and done the GTX 580 run, so let's take a look at what our result is going to be. And so we can see here at the resolution of 1920 by 1080, with all these settings enabled, we go ahead and have an average frame rate of 70.5. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and break 100 frames with this GTX 590 part. So let's go ahead and run Aliens versus Predator. Alright, so Alien versus Predator is loading up here. Now one of the key reasons why we've gone ahead and picked this benchmark is because it showcases a number of the advanced game rendering techniques that can be exploited by the Fermi architecture, such as tessellation, advanced type of anti-aliasing, and other types of effects. So we're definitely putting it under load here and really pushing it to see the type of performance that we're looking for. Okay, so the Alien versus Predator run has completed, so let's go ahead and take a look at what our new performance number is going to be. And we can see we definitely broke the 100 frame rate. We have 105.2, so we have a significant increase by going over to the GTX590, so really cementing its performance leadership when it comes to enabling the highest level of gameplay with the highest level of image quality. For you guys that are interested in real-world gameplay, we've gone ahead and loaded up Battlefield Bad Company, so one of the premier DirectX 11 titles on the market, featuring a lot of advanced effects such as tessellation, advanced AA, and anthroposcopic filtering, a whole bunch of those type of high-level IQ settings. So as you can see here, we've gone ahead and loaded it up. We have pretty much everything maxed out, 1920 by 1080, overall quality set to advanced, everything manually selected, pretty much up to the peak. So we're going to go ahead and now do a little bit of a run through and see what our FPS or our overall performance is when running on a GTX 590 part.